what about infrastructures? Now, when people talk about infrastructures, they automatically think about civil engineering. But let me tell you, that can't be any further from the truth. Why? Because I myself has been involved in civil infrastructure as well. Now, what do we mean by, how does a mechanical engineer actually get himself involved in infrastructures? Now, these are a few areas. This here is a picture of the wind tunnel in the Department of Mechanical and Aerospace Engineering. And what we did with this thing was to determine the aeroelastic response of this bridge when it's actually been subjected to certain wind flow. Okay? Now, I don't have the video here, but in the video you can actually see this bridge structure actually oscillating. Now, how detrimental is those fluctuations to the overall integrity of this bridge structure? Well, that's mechanical engineering, isn't it? Things like durability analysis, structural strength, fatigue analysis. Now, if you look at the mechanical engineering units that you will be required to do, stuff like this, now, these are the fundamental units, or fundamental knowledge that we will equip you with, so that if you choose to go into infrastructure engineering, you will just be as qualified. Now, here is a job advertisement. You can actually download it from the web if you want to. They're looking for graduate mechanical engineers in Rockler. Now, if you look at the website of Rockler, these people make all civil engineering type infrastructures, pipes, all concrete structures, but they're looking for mechanical engineer. Why? Because they're looking for engineered solutions. Now, if you look at the kind of fundamentals that we actually equipped you with, you'll be more than ready to take on a role like this. Here at the bottom here, we have GHD, who's looking for pipeline engineers in the oil and gas field in Brisbane. But let me tell you this, a lot of my students is currently working in GHD, looking at a whole variety of the infrastructures projects that they are involved in. Now, what about manufacturing? Now, manufacturing to a lot of you is just making cars. But this cannot be further from the truth. Manufacturing, there's a whole variety of manufacturing that's happening in Victoria. Now, if you look at the manufacturing, now these are the typical type of areas that a mechanical engineer that's involved in manufacturing will be involved with. Acoustics, how much noise actually exists in that particular plant. What are the dynamics or the robotics that's involved in making this product faster, better, and more efficient? Control systems, engineering mechanics. But if you look at, again, the mechanical engineering units that we equipped you with, these are the fundamental knowledge that you'll be required to make yourself marketable in manufacturing. Now, here I have included a job advert for a mechanical engineer. Now, this is in Melbourne. Apparently, this client is involved in FMCG. Now, this stands for fast-moving consumer goods. Okay. Now, global manufacturing footprint. But if you look further here, it says that they were looking for a mechanical engineer. Now, you'll be ensured that all major breakdowns, all this kind of thing, root cause analysis. And how do you close the loop of an action plan? Now, this requires a good knowledge, a good fundamental knowledge of mechanical engineering. And if you look at the subject that you'll be required to do in mechanical engineering, now you'll find yourself really be very comfortable doing stuff like this. Okay, you may need a few years of experience, but nevertheless, the fundamental knowledge that we will equip you with will more than ready you for a career in manufacturing. Now, there are many areas that you can apply yourself to. Now, I have listed some of these. Now, this slide here is prepared not to convince you or to tell you that these are the things that are available, or these are the kind of industry that you can apply yourself to. Now, I am very active in professional engineering consultancy. I have done projects for the Singapore Air Force, for United States Air Force, US Navy, lots of car component manufacturers here in Victoria, futurists, aeros, automotive, aerospace, which I just named a few. Mining and resources. I've done projects in Surabaya, in Indonesia, looking at why certain plants, parts of the compressors actually fails. Okay? Oil and gas industry. Someone wants to put a new compressor on an oil platform. Now, who makes the decision? A mechanical engineer does. Bioengineering. Now, currently I'm also involved in, because of my skills in mechanical engineering and my strong fundamentals, I'm also involved in designing intelligent fixation for people who have actually fractured their pelvis due to a very bad fall. Now, coming back to this first slide that I put up, setting yourself up for exciting career, giving yourself some flexibilities, employment opportunities. Now, I hope that from the few slides that I prepared for you, you can see the mechanical engineering actually set yourself up for an exciting career. Those are just some of the examples. Now, it actually gives yourself flexibilities in the career choice when you graduate. Okay? Now, the employment opportunities as far as a mechanical engineer is concerned is very real, and you can apply yourself to a whole variety of industry. All right? Thank you.